So for today, we're going to be looking at the Tekken knife set for the Titans. If you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and the Hunter video. Definitely check them out because I do think it's worth checking out because, dude, some of those sets are amazing. And I also asked for some advice because I do think I need some advice in some of those sets. But for this one, we're going to be taking individual pieces from the Tekken knife set and then making individual sets from those pieces. So that way we can see what we can do with this armor set because I do think this armor set is amazing. But if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because it also does help. Also remember that the Discord is open. So if you do end up joining the Discord, all I ask is that you showcase your best sets so that way I can see what you're working with. So other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the first set. So I know I'm going to get shit for this, but we're using Erebos Glands. This is more so just because I wanted not to think about shadering for this one because this is all about glow, obviously. So Pylos Following Helm, Heart Trend for the Abyss Inverted Ornament for the Heart of Inmost Light, Tekken Knife Greaves, and then Tekken Knife Mark. So the reason we're also using Erebos Glands is specifically because the Pylos Following Helm. Honestly, I wanted a red glow in there. You could do this one, not a bad choice. I feel like this one's actually a pretty decent choice. This is what I originally went with, but I don't like the separation between the glow here and the glow here. I needed to find a glow that matches. This is also a pretty decent choice, but it ignores the whole point of this set, which is the red glow, which is why I didn't use it. Didn't like this one. Again, like I said, I'm trying to find a shader that has red in there so that way I can combine it. And I don't want a red shader because then I have this where it's red on red, which I did not want as well. So this one was pretty rough because there really isn't like a lot of really good shaders that have a red, like a really good red glow. The only two that I found was like this one and this one. And this one's not even a red glow. It's more like an orange glow. This one also is not the best one because there is a little bit of actually a lot of separation here because this is like a red orange rather than an orange. So honestly, the best choice would be this one because it is a red glow and it's a 1-to-1 for each of these. So I would probably switch it out for long journeys, even though I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. It's a little weird, but I actually probably do this one as well. I don't fuck with this one. So yeah, this is the only problematic thing about this set is just finding a really good shader that goes well with this. This actually looks pretty decent because the glow flickering looks really cool. I would actually say this one looks pretty fire with it. No pun intended, because it's supposed to be charred and shit. But Titans, let me know which shader you would end up using for this one. As for the next set, Carminica is the shader we're using. Tekken Knife Helm with the Tekken Knife Plate, Gauntlets of the Taken King, Mark of the Taken King, and then Husk Crushers for the Dune Marchers. So yeah, you all should have known this was going to happen. Gauntlets of the Taken, or the Taken King set with the Tekken Knife set was just gonna be such an easy dunk. Like not even kidding, bro. This is such a good choice. The only thing is, I know people are gonna be like, oh, Carminica specifically because the Mark of the Taken King has these candles that are lit and they don't change color, which is something that just would have bugged the shit out of me. I mean, this doesn't look bad either, actually. I would actually switch it to this one just because it looks a little bit better and I don't want to use an orange or red on this one because we already used that on the last set. But this one actually looks really cool with it. I only wish this glow was a little bit more purple because it looks more blue. Oh, it takes off colors. Ew, that's gross. All right, I'd probably fuck with this one even more, but I think we used the shader already, so I mean, at this point, we're just gonna choose a shader and kind of be like, yeah, this one's good. Oh, that's a blue. Okay, whatever. We'll keep it with this one because it looks really cool, even though that blue is really bad. But yeah, you're gonna want to combine this with the Taken King stuff because the Taken King stuff just looks like it's supposed to be there. Look at the chest, dude. Look at the chest piece with the. It looks like a fucking mouth, bro. Oh my god, that looks amazing. I think it's the same thing with the Taken King chest piece, if I remember correctly. Yeah, nah, dog. That chest piece, it looks so much better with this one because it looks like a mouth, bro. Like the teeth here, the eyes, and then the teeth down here, bro. Brother, this might be the best one here. Now we have to find a good shader for it. No. We have to find a good shader for this now. Because like I didn't think I was unfamiliar with this game, brother. Oh my. Oh, I was about to say, this one doesn't look bad with it, though. This one looks pretty decent with it. Yeah, this came out fucking better than I thought, bro. Again, like I said, the only problem is always just gonna be trying to find a good shader for it, which is like the story of my motherfucking life, brother. Like, it's always the shadering that's, I'm just like, bro, like, Jesus, just work with me, bro. And again, you're definitely gonna want to choose a shader that looks really decent with it. This would have been so good if that fucking helmet took a good color. Oh, wait. I don't mind that. This looks really cool. So this is the set. Let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, Illogical Fallacy for the Wishful Ignorance, Navigator's Raiment Helm, Plate of the Taken King, Taken Knife Greaves, and then War Newman's Mark. I fuck with this one, dog. Lucid for the shadering, because I feel like that's the best one for Illogical Fallacy, because unfortunately Illogical Fallacy doesn't change the green strands, so you just have to be aware of that. This one looks really cool. I actually really like this one. The only thing I would probably switch out would be the helmet, more so because I feel like every other armor piece has some glow in there, specifically like green, and this one does have it. Like, if you look hard enough, like the edges do have that green. But I just want to have something that's just gonna have it off the rip. So something like this actually, ooh, this actually looks pretty cool with it. Okay, we'll switch it to this one. I mean, to be fair, you could also just do this and call it a day, because Taking Knife Greaves and Taking Knife Helm, it's gonna be a good combo. You do this one because it does have that strand, but I don't think it looks good with this shit right here. No, I love this helmet, but no. What about this? Actually, doesn't look bad, because it does have that green overglow kind of like. Okay, maybe I'm just looking at it. Maybe I'm just wanting to see that and not like, oh yeah, it's different. What other Taken King stuff, or not Taken, but like whatever. What other Hive / Taken stuff do we have? Oh, you can do this one. That's right. I mean, I do use this one on the last set, I think, so that's why we didn't use this one, but. Oh, that's right, I do have this. I hate this helmet. So I'd probably say the dragon one just looks a little bit better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one. And then last but not least, we have my favorite, Will Breaker's Watch with the Mark of the Pit, Taken Knife Plate and Gauntlets, and then Abeyant Leaps. I think this one came out amazing. Ancient Wisdom is what we're using, because we definitely need a green in this bitch, because A, green, and A, or B, green right there. So this one's probably the best one. Maybe, I don't know. All of these were pretty fire in my opinion. But this one is like using an exotic that I would actually use, rather than like the other sets where it's like, definitely would use that one. Definitely don't use that one, even though I have a good roll on it. Definitely use that if it was featured. So yeah, I guess that's not a good, that's not the best recommendation, because the other exotics were not bad at all. So yeah, bro, I like this one quite a bit. The only thing I could see people bitching about is the shadering. So you could do something like this if you really wanted to. It's just the fact that this is such a green when you see it from here, that it doesn't look good with this set, mind you. That being said, I could see people being like, well, it doesn't matter because this green's like up here, even though it's not the same green to me personally. Whoa, this one looks cool. Holy shit. I would say this is the shader to go for. Actually, I'm doing this one, bro. This one looks way better. Holy shit, yeah, this looks way better. Oh my god, no, this is it. This is it. This is the shader. Seraph Cloak. You could buy this one in the kiosk, the season pass kiosk. So I think, I'm pretty sure. That's such a good, brother. This looks cool. And it's not the fact that it's just like, oh, it's just a black, that's it. It's more of a black with like a hint of like blue for here and the cloak, or mark, I should say. And then the green is just such a like vibrant green that it goes so well with this, with the mark. So this is the best one, probably, hands down. Let me know which one your favorite was in the comments. I enjoyed the shit out of the Titan sets. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. This was so much fun. These videos are always so much fun to make because you just go fucking buck ham with it. You just go so, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone, but when I find a good set, I go so ham with it that I'm finished within like fucking not even 30 minutes, bro, which I know some people are like, that's a long time. I feel like if you're really flowing with it, I feel like I can finish it within like 15 to 10 minutes for one class, which is kind of crazy. because I feel like there needs to be more thought into it. But some of these sets came out like in like 2 minutes and shit, like just, oh, this is gonna look really, really cool and all this other shit. So yeah, I really enjoy showcasing it live rather than the old way, because this way we can find better shaders or better pieces off the rip, and you guys can see like my flow process a little bit better rather than just me showcasing it and them rotating. So I appreciate y'all coming to this point. Remember, like, comment, subscribe really does help. Discord is open. Make sure you showcase your best fit. Other than that, be safe. I'll see you guys later.